Hundreds of thousands of anti-racism protesters have now marched in cities across the UK demanding change. The Prime Minister claims the government is listening by setting up a commission to look at racial and other inequalities.
Things really are changing, and you're seeing young black kids now doing better in some of the most difficult subjects in school than they were ever before. You're seeing more going to top universities. We need to start telling that story and building up a culture of high expectations, of a narrative about success, as well as stamping out the racism and the discrimination that unquestionably exists.
Glenn and Liam were part of those protests. They don't feel the Prime Minister has really grasped their concerns.
People were just asking to be heard because we've been quiet so long. No one ever wants to hear our voice. So us going out in the global pandemic and 80,000 people, not many people really obliging by social distancing. It just proves how desperate we were to be heard. Like, we're not scared of a deadly virus anymore. We're scared of racism, which is a bigger virus in our eyes.
What were you asking for? And has the government answered it at all with what they've announced today?
We need to say, right, yeah, this is our problem. How are we going to solve it? And Boris saying we're going to have another review after the last however many reviews is not solving the problem. That's trying to put it off until the next generation.
It will be the latest in a long line of reviews into race discrimination in the UK, from the report into the murder of Stephen Lawrence to an investigation into bias in the justice system and recent reports into discrimination in the workplace and the Windrush scandal. Many recommendations have yet to be implemented. Those of the most recent inquiry into COVID deaths in black and ethnic minority communities have not even been published. Labour says that must happen first.
They need to publish that reporting report along with a plan to implement all of those recommendations. That's the action I want to see the government taking, not telling us about more reviews that they intend to do. That's going to take take us up to Christmas. We don't know who's chairing it. We don't know what the representation will be like on the panel. We don't know the timelines, and we certainly haven't seen any terms of reference.
Things really are changing, promised the Prime Minister. But for many of those moved to protest, it's not fast enough. Romilly Weeks, News at 10.